In a world full of deca-core smartphones that have 8 GB of RAM, 4, 5, 6, 8 cameras, what about simpler phones that focus on security and just long standby times, good battery life, and very simple user interface with lots of privacy and security features for you to take to work and you know your data is safe? I have the best solution for you right now in the market here. It's the Oukitel K4000 Plus, a small phone that's built to last with a good battery life and heavy on security and privacy. As far as what you get inside the box, this is a very budget device. However, it's great that Oukitel have put a good silicone cover for your phone, and you do get a scratch resistant filter on the screen as well, but not much more. A charging cable, and the first thing I want to talk about the Oukitel K4000 Plus is its incredible durability and toughness, with the toughest Asahi glass on the market. Just very tough. This baby can handle anything and work perfectly while doing it. These phones are very rare at this low price. Another great feature the Oukitel K4000 Plus have is the very demanded right now VoLTE, which is voice over LTE, to improve the quality of your conversations using the 4G connection on your phone and internet. While the back cover is removable, the battery isn't. In theory, you can still replace it very easily if you take the screws out, so you can replace the battery. There's dual SIM slots, one is a regular SIM and micro SD card, the other is said that it's just for micro SIM. However, I have managed to easily put my nano SIM card in there, so in the Oukitel K4000 Plus you get like a 3 SIM slot kind of device for standard, micro, and it even takes nano SIMs. And the build quality again is great. The plastic on the back is really high quality and it fits great every time you open and close it. Plenty of people want the latest Android Nougat update. However, my research has shown that around 80% of all Android users don't know and absolutely don't care if they're running the latest Android version, as long as their phone works properly and works well. And this is what Oukitel have done here. But how is its day-to-day performance? Can it be used as a daily driver for someone who wants a little bit more speed out of the phone? Yes, it can. I can tell that even this is a low-end quad-core. The optimizations done to the Oukitel OS are very well done and RAM management is excellent. I can open like 10-15 apps in the background and have none of them reload, which is something that even 3-4 GB RAM phones out there on the market tend to do. General performance is something that we all want in our devices, and we don't care how much we pay for them, and if we can pay as little as possible, that's great. Luckily, the Oukitel K4000 Plus is a very good daily performer. Apps, especially social media, open quickly with little to no lag at all. And what has really surprised me here is that Oukitel have really put the effort into doing a good RAM management on this phone. With just 3 GB of RAM, the Oukitel K4000 Plus reloads less apps than any Xiaomi device I've ever tested with 3 GB of RAM. So this tells you a lot how light and how goodly optimized the operating system on this little device here is. I just love using the fingerprint scanner for navigation. You can hold it to view your recent tabs, tap once to go back, and you can also use the quick touch widget as well, as I'm showing here with the double tap. The quick widget, by the way, is fully customizable, and as you can see, it's even better to use than the fingerprint scanner. Of course, if you want to use on-screen key navigations, all you have to do is swipe up, from the bottom of the screen, and they will appear. And you can also see browsing is not an issue. You do come with UC browser installed, and a regular browser. UC browser is a preferred browser for most people using mobiles today instead of Google Chrome actually. The quick touch widget is fully customizable. You can have it open various apps with touch functions like double touch or long press, or basically do anything from open your GPS, stop your Wi-Fi and things like that. Another thing they've done is they've gone and installed for you a great antivirus, security and cleanup feature, RAM boosters, and especially those two privacy and property system apps, which I think are one of the main reasons you should buy this phone. It's because it emphasizes on security. Let me show you what these features do. Security barrier number 1, fingerprint scanner. Works great. Security barrier number 2, antivirus system is installed. The 360 Security is a great antivirus system that helps protect your phone, and it's not even having commercials or anything, it's ad free. And now we've come to the privacy system. Once you open it, you can see you can store in there private files, photos, recordings inside, and they will disappear from your phone. And to open it, it is required a pattern on the fingerprint scanner again. So you get double security for all of your private videos, files and pictures, and even you can use some apps in there. The property system is kind of similar, but it's just for apps. This is meant for all your, if you're transferring money, like banking apps or some Excel documents, you want to just stay in there. However, I found it using just the privacy system, this basically the same thing, and it's more convenient in general usage to hide recordings, files and media you don't want anybody but you to see. And in case, even if someone gets in touch with your phone, he has to spend quite a lot of time figuring out where these files are, because he wouldn't know how to use the property and privacy system in general. So yes, this is the most secure $100 phone I've ever seen, and kudos to Oukitel for that. Very, very great software experience here. I am absolutely amazed by it. For me, great build quality and superb battery life are the keys to every smartphone, and what I think most smartphone companies should be concentrating out there instead of performance. And I'm glad that Oukitel have done so. I've told you about the great durability of the phone. Now I'll tell you a bit more about the battery life, which is very good. On this phone you can get, with 4G turned on and GPS, around 4 days of normal usage, like an hour and a half screen on time a day, which is pretty great. And if you're not a very avid GPS or internet user, you can get a week or like 10 days out of this phone. And there's even an ultra power saving feature which just allows you to do calls and texting, which can even elongate your battery life to say like 2-3 weeks if you just use it as a simple phone. As far as gaming performance is concerned, this small phone here is actually quite decent. All of your light and medium 3D games and all your 2D games from the Play Store are just as good as any smartphone out there. But let me show you. You know, most big phone brands don't even care about call reception quality, and that's the one thing that's least reviewed in the phones. And I do have to admit that I neglect it from time to time because, you know, I hear the reception is quite okay. What I'm surprised here is that this little phone, the Oukitel K4000 Plus, has one of the best microphones I've ever experienced in a smartphone. Call reception is very loud, very clear, and I'm being clearly heard, and I'm being clearly heard as well. And as a bonus, the speaker is like insanely loud on this thing. I'm not saying it's very good quality, but it's insanely loud, and you can even hear it in very loud working environments like construction sites. I've never had a call miss on this baby, not even once. As far as camera is concerned, the main accents on the Meizu M2 is there is no difference. Honestly, there really isn't. Now, as strange as it may seem, I have plenty of people I know that absolutely like use the camera once a month. I even have this one friend who's like, oh, they should, you know, let me choose if I want a camera or not. Then I'll tell them, okay, take the price down, don't put a back camera, I just want a front camera for Skype. And that's something normal actually. And those people will find that the Oukitel K4000 Plus is a very good device. However, if you're a very avid camera user, I definitely don't recommend this device. The front camera is a bit okay, but the back camera is just lackluster to my opinion, even at this price point. Yes, well, and unfortunately, we've come to the Achilles heel of the Oukitel K4000 Plus, and that is the camera experience. As far as which camera is better, I can tell you from now on that the front camera at least gets some good selfies, even in less than stereo lighting conditions that are usable for social media. The main camera is interpolated, it's actually 8 megapixel, not 13, and this have HDR enabled in very good lighting conditions when there's not too much sun. As you can see, the pictures are quite okay-ish for a budget device. I did manage to take quite a few good photos like this one and this one. So you will get a good photo with the camera from time to time. However, most of the times you'll get overexposed photos and it's not pleasant. So photos will most likely look like this with colors washed out and very, very heavily overexposed due to the very small aperture 2.8. However, most of you who are not avid camera users will find the camera experience more than satisfiable. Low light and indoor shots have plenty of grain and noise, but you can see the selfie camera actually takes better photos. Video quality is HD from the back cam, which is Seoul 2015. So let's sum it all up for the K4000 Plus. What do we have here? A very tough phone built around privacy and security for your everyday life. Very, very nice premium build quality, excellent battery life, very good fingerprint scanner that you can use also for navigation, and a very, very nice IPS screen. I'm sure you can tell here that the screen is absolutely great. This is something that most budget phones don't do. However, there's a few bad things on it. One of the things is definitely both cameras are not very good, especially the back camera I think is absolutely unworthy for 2017. This is clearly a phone meant for work, and as such, as a work phone, I think this is absolutely the best phone you can get right now under $100, just for that absolutely great battery life, durability, connectivity, and small size to fit in your pockets. This is Stephen Fox, thank you for watching my Oukitel K4000 Plus review. I do really think this is the best work phone you can get right now for under $100. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll be back with even more reviews, so stay tuned to Smartphone Wars. You can follow me on xiaomitoday.com for my articles as well. If you want to receive notifications when I upload the video, please hit the bell icon so you get them.
Stick around.